Baby bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
Surrender now, egg thief. Part 1.
Good night, my baby egg.
At night, in a house nestled in Forestville, Mrs. Ostrich gently placed her baby ostrich egg in a cradle and closed the nursery door. A stiff breeze blew through an open window. Suddenly, a shadowy figure climbed in through the window. The figure walked over to the cradle and looked at the sleeping baby egg, flashing a sly grin. In a split second, the figure had picked up the baby egg and jumped from the window. Early in the morning, Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman heard a terrible scream as they patrolled Feather Street.
Hey now, the scream came from the ostrich's house.
What happened?
Mr. and Mrs. Ostrich rushed out of the house in their pajamas looking panicked. Mrs. Ostrich burst into tears at the sight of Sheriff Labrador.
Oh, my baby ostrich egg is missing! Oh!
What?
And then, before Sheriff Labrador could ask, 2 more screams pierced the air.
Hey now, the screams came from the dove's house and the swan's house.
Honey! Sweetie pie, my baby egg! Where are you? My baby egg is gone too!
The baby eggs of 3 different animals had all gone missing at the same time. Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman immediately started an investigation and began checking every nursery.
Hey now, Mrs. Ostrich, Mrs. Dove, and Mrs. Swan all put their baby eggs in the nursery on the 2nd floor of their house last night, and then went back over to the next room to rest. We found no signs of tampering on the locks of any of the 3 houses. So how did the egg thief get into the nurseries?
Sheriff Labrador took out his magnifying glass and stepped toward a nursery window.
Each of the 3 rooms has an arm-thick drain pipe from outside the window that extended to the ground. Could it be?
Sheriff Labrador pointed the magnifying glass at the window and the drain pipe.
Ha! My intuitions were correct. There are footprints on the windows and the drain pipes. All the houses around here are similar in structure, and every nursery has a drain pipe outside the window. The egg thief climbed up the drain pipe outside the window, entered the nursery through the window, and stole the baby egg.
Hey now, climbed up the drain pipe to the 2nd floor?
Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman looked at the window and the long drain pipe, and then expressed their thinking in unison.
It seems the egg thief is a good
spider.
climber. Well, Dobie, it's not clear who the egg thief is, but the thief is pretty agile, given that he or she can climb the drain pipe to the 2nd floor.
Hey now, so this guy's good at climbing? Ha! If I run into that thief, I'm gonna... Ha! Hey! Hi-yo! Yeah! Wait. Lab, how are we supposed to catch the egg thief when we don't even know what he or she looks like?
Take it easy. Maybe we've missed some clues.
Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman searched the houses of each of the 3 victims carefully, and neither found anything else major of note. Then, Sheriff Labrador noticed a detail. On the door of the ostrich's house, someone had drawn a small, inconspicuous pentagram pattern.
It's... perhaps...
Sheriff Labrador hurried to the homes of the other 2 victims to check their doors.
Just as I thought it might be. The doors of the ostriches, the doves, and the swans all have the same star pattern on them. I feel like I've seen this pattern somewhere before.
Then Sheriff Labrador's dark, round eyes suddenly glistened.
That's it!
Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman quickly ran to a house not far away and found an identical pentagram on its door.
Yep, I saw the same pattern here when we were on patrol this morning.
Hey now, what does this pentagram mean, Lab?
Sheriff Labrador knocked on the door.
Anyone home?
Then a chubby adult duck poked his head out from behind the door with a baby duck egg in his arms.
Quack, quack. Oh!
Oh, it's you, Sheriff Labrador, Officer Doberman. Thank you again for your help the last time my wife and I got into an argument over my eating blue cheese flavored and durian flavored popcorn. Oh, we're so good now. But my wife is away on business now, so I'm at home taking care of our baby egg. Oh, just look at it. Isn't it so cute?
Sheriff Labrador interrupted Mr. Duck's incessant rambling.
Mr. Duck, your baby egg is likely the target of an egg thief. We need to stay at your place tonight, and then we are going to
Oh, yes, okay. Oh, okay.
Tonight, we will catch this egg thief.